We are live.
Welcome to National Prayer Breakfast.
Yeah.
Justin and I today.
Aaron's doing ayahuasca again.
Yeah. He is. Where is he for real?
I don't know.
Okay.
He said he had some stuff.
Okay. He is disposing of body.
That's what we decided he's doing.
I was taking my dog on a walk today, and we got attacked by two dogs. And it was. I didn't get hurt. Well, I got scratched quite a bit, but it was just so fucking chaotic.
They actually attacked?
Like, yeah, pretty much. So
That's scary.
Yeah, we were walking by and they were barking at my dog, and my dog was barking at them, and then a dog just jumped the fence so easily and ran up on us, and that's happened before. And usually you yell at a dog
And it freezes, yeah.
and it runs away, but the other dog jumped the fence and came, and then all hell broke loose. I couldn't really move because they were on either side and jumping up and snapping. I picked my dog up, and the owner came out luckily, but it was this old guy, so it took him forever. And then he wasn't able to catch his dogs. They're running around.
Yeah.
And we were in the street. We moved out of the street. Fucking car could come.
Yeah, the only thing to make this worse.
And he's just taking so long to get these dogs. And it's this old guy, and I'm yelling at the dogs this whole time. We're kicking towards them, get the fuck back, because they're jumping up and
Oh my god. They're two pit bulls, you said?
Yeah, so this old guy is walking around me as well. I'm twirling to try because they're trying to bite my dog's tail and back legs. And then my dog nips this old guy's arm.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I'm oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking sued.
They're going to shoot my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he eventually got his dogs. I'm are you alright? He's yeah. And I'm oh my god. There's old people that walk their dogs, and I've noticed two different people they carry a stick or a bat. That's definitely why.
Yeah, that's less threatening now that I know that's why.
Yeah. I mean, I figured it's something that's I'm gonna have to do that now. Because I don't know. If it had just been one dog, I could have just scared it off and took off. But oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. One time I was walking Roscoe, and I do have a leash for him, but he's really good about staying with me or whatever. So I didn't have a leash on him, but I had the little harness so I could really quick attach it or whatever. And a very similar thing. It was literally right up this corner, right and then left instead of going out to that main road. If you go left right there. Two pit bulls just came charging down the street. And Roscoe had no interest in fighting, or he literally turned around and ran. He ran all the way back to the house, and I just ran with him. We just ran away from him.
Yeah.
They chased us all the way back up to the door, though.
And I'm not a pit bull hater. I mean, my dog has some pit bull in her, I'm almost certain. But, I'm not a pit bull hater, but there is another dog on our street that's sometimes at night this dog is just out or escaped, or they let it out, and it's just roaming down the street. And it's a suburban neighborhood or whatever. And I don't know. It's just if you're gonna have a pit bull, you need to be extra on top of it.
Right.
My dog never is. I don't know. Like you said, Roscoe is chill as fuck and
Yeah.
listens to orders, but not all dogs are like that. And I don't know. My dog is always on a leash, and I've got a super fucking tight grip on it.
Yeah.
Except for today,
Yeah.
But I don't. There was not much I could do in that situation. I was just holding.
Yeah. What do you do? Yeah.
And, God, my God.
Well, that's Aaron's slice of life right there. We told some dog stories.
Yeah.
That's good stuff for him. He won't watch this.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Wait, get 5 minutes in and start talking shit on
you know Aaron can't resist responding to haters.
them. Yeah, well, I'm gonna post timestamps on his viral video
Yeah.
to hey, go watch your pod
I
519.
I haven't checked his viral video recently, but because I would talk to him about it sporadically and like, oh, are you still like responding to haters on there? Which I mean, I support.
No, I think it's the right move.
Yeah, just because like I feel like that was a time, and maybe it's just immature, but there was like a time with social media like that was very like it was almost a normal thing to do, like to go to someone's Facebook post and like I fucking disagree.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like,
Especially Facebook, though.
yeah, I kind of feel like more and more people on all political spectrums are kind of like, that's a waste of time, and it's like it's not the proto. Like if you see something you don't like, you don't go comment on their shit. You just take their shit and use it to make your own content. Like,
Yeah.
post like a video response inside your bubble. Like, don't go on there.
Yeah, which is like almost like the first one sounds bad,
Yeah.
but I think it's actually healthier than
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like if you want to share your opinion on what they're talking about or respond to it, like that's cool. Like do it on your page.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't, don't go on their page trying to educate people.
I don't know. I think it's funny. Remember when like I don't remember what year it was, but like Wendy's blew up for being super snarky on Twitter forever ago. I feel like that's what like
Yeah.
started it. And you also have to be able to like turn it off. That's what I worry about for Aaron is he can get in there with some good little blasts on people,
Yeah.
but I think it also probably keeps him up at night.
Oh yeah. I think anyone does.
Yeah, it would for me for sure.
It's not, it's normal to not enjoy conflict, even if you know people are idiots or losers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want people, angry at you. I mean, if I was famous, I would have to be one of those people that like all comments are turned off all the time, and I only post promotional things, and probably there's someone that just handles my social media for me, so I don't go post something offensive.
Yeah, they would definitely need to take my passwords away from me if I was at all in the public eye.
And like at the end of the day, I wouldn't really mind because I don't know. It's not like it's all that enjoyable to go share your fucking opinion on whatever. Black Lives Matter, like it's not. Doing well, and you
Yeah.
just can't like share your opinion on every little thing. Like,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Speaking of sharing our opinions on things, I figured we should, if it's ever time to resolve Israel Palestine.
I think these are the guys that are going to do it right here.
So I brought some graphs. We'll get into that in a second. I saw celebrities posting about it, and I posted it to my story. But Justin Bieber posted. He posted praying for Israel, but he posted it over a photo of like Gaza, like bomb hell. So then, like, someone must have pointed this out to him. He deleted that and then just reposted praying for Israel over like the green, like
Yeah.
like the gradient color.
Yeah. Smart. Good one.
And and then Jamie Lee Curtis did basically the exact same fucking thing. She posted a photo of like Palestinian children like cowering of airplanes bombing them and like something like this is horrific, and then like Israel flag and like hashtag Israel or whatever, and then like it's pointed out like no, those are Palestinian children being massacred. Like,
Oh my
so
god.
I mean, it's horrible, but like, what's so funny about this is like they reposted their support for Israel thing. Like, obviously, saw this photo and had like a visceral response.
But not enough to figure out like what it actually was of.
Yeah,
Or
not enough to like. And then it was even pointed out to them like, no, that's Gaza. Like that's a photo of Gaza being bombed, and it wasn't enough for them to be like, oh, maybe that's. Oh.
Whoops.
I don't know. I just love the idea of them seeing like a Palestinian kid with their leg blown off and just being like, "This is so sad for Israel." They're literally like,
Yeah.
they're literally like, "I'm an empath, so I really."
Yeah, I'm really feeling this one.
And imagine you're. It is kind of sad for Israel. Imagine you're in your brand new house that you fucking stole from someone.
Yeah.
And you go outside and there's these, homeless orphans. Fucking. I mean, let's be honest. Orphans they're kind of a buzz.
Yeah, big time bummer.
It's not the vibe.
Yeah, orphan is not the vibe.
So we should pull up these graphs.
Yeah.
So I used to say this or think this, and I know it's like a common thing, so I'm sympathetic towards it, of people like, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, it's like so complex. And here's the thing, it's not, and there's a reason that seems complex. So this graph...
The other one?
No, you had the...
I had the right one? Okay.
So this graph is the Palestinian land versus Israel over like the last 80 years or whatever. So Israel is the only country in the UN that hasn't officially declared its borders, so where Israel begins and ends. And there's a reason for that, and it's because they're still expanding. Like, they're still conquering more land, and as this photo demonstrates, like, they keep, taking more land in that region, and now it's, like, down to, like, this tiny occupied open-air prison, basically.
Yeah.
And the reason that people feel it's complex is because you're kind of primed by, like, our media that the Israelis are the good guys. So it's complex because you're trying to, like, take this information and, like, put it through some kind of crazy Rube Goldberg machine to make it make sense. But if you look at it from the other way, it's actually super simple. Like, colonizers are taking people's land, and that's it. Like, it's very simple.
Yeah, I was actually just having a conversation with a buddy of mine yesterday about this, because I was sort of feeling the same, or how you described. Like, I felt like I didn't know enough to have an opinion, and every person that I spoke to or spoke to me about it that had a super strong opinion, all sounded like they rode a short bus to and from school. It just all sounded like either side, for Israel or for Palestine, everybody was mad and they all sounded dumb. And I just didn't feel like I knew enough to call anybody dumb. But I do like this representation and what you just said. You're right that it's not that hard to see, but I feel like it gets like rolled in with like saying Israel the bad guy is also anti-Semitic, and I don't think I don't think it necessarily has to be true.
Well, of course not.
Yeah.
Like, people can't control where they're born. The ones that are born there.
Right.
So, like, I mean, it's just like America. I mean, straight up, it's like pretty much the exact same thing as America. Like, yeah, this land is, taken from indigenous people, and it still continues to this day. Like, we're still building pipelines through, like, this small land.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, yeah, it's like, but I was also born here, and I didn't have any option, and there's not really anywhere for us to go. So it's not saying that. And of course, people that live there are many people that live there are opposed to what the government's doing. And I think he lost like the previous election or something, but he's just like still in power.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it is. I think it's like Sheikh Jarrah or something like that. I'm not pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
Like one of the newer settlements, and you can look at videos of this. It's literally like a Palestinian family's lived in this house for like they have evidence of their family living in this house for like 200 years, and then a settler, who literally just has like a New York accent. He's like, "This is my house. Get the fuck in here.
Get out of here. I'm walking here."
Yeah, and like it's literally that. Like they literally like have a New Jersey accent, and then an Israeli judge is like, "Yep, we got this paper. This is their house," and the people are kicked out of their house. It's not. And it's
That's
not like,
crazy.
it isn't complex. I mean, whatever solution is obviously going to be complex, and like, of course, there have been Jews living in that region for thousands of years too.
And I think that's what really got me hung up about the whole thing is the breadth of history in that part of the world. And I'm like shamefully uneducated, pretty much on like I just have been like, I don't care. But now it's like a thing that it's like, oh, I don't know anything. So if I'm supposed to have an opinion, I feel like I have to educate myself somewhat, which I've spent a little bit of time, but it does seem like a fairly cut and dry. I mean, I don't know. Again, what do I know? But we can solve it. We'll figure it out right now.
I mean, I'm not claiming to have a solution. No, I have my entire life. People have been talking about a two-state solution, and of course that's never happened. And it kind of seems dumb to me, like, why are we just assuming that people can't live together cohesively because we see it all over the world, and like, why would we have countries split up based on religion? Like, that seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, that seems horrible. I don't.
Like,
yeah.
Why don't we just have like whatever? We can just come up with a new neutral name. We can call it like
Israelistine.
Yeah, I don't know. No, we'll just call it like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I like that better too. If we can work 50 Cent into the title, that'd be cool.
Yeah, there you go. And then like they have democracy there. I mean, I don't know. And then the second graph is like the death toll here. So like obviously there have been a lot of Israeli deaths of Israeli civilians as well recently, which sucks. I mean, we don't want civilians dying, but the second graph is also just a representation of like, the death toll, and it's very clear who have been dying. So.
Yep. So those red bars are good or bad?
Those are dead.
That's deads.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't really have any more to add about it.
I heard somebody talking, and I don't remember. It was like Hassan Piker and a couple other guys on a podcast, and they were talking about how there are no civilians. Everyone is an invader. That felt wrong.
Yeah, here's the thing about Hassan. He's a really good-looking guy.
I thought you might have that to say.
Yeah. And that's why, that's why he's on our computer screens or phone screens. He's not the brightest. He says edgelord things.
I don't think he does anymore, though. Like, he did. Like, he had the America Deserves 9/11 or whatever thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was the last edgy thing he said. That and, like, kill all landlords or whatever. But
yeah. Well, even when America Deserves 9/11, like, he was just talking about how it was blowback, but then he's, like, not... he's, like, putting it in the most incendiary way possible.
right.
I think if you really want, like, a good take on, like, the pro-Palestinian side, like, there's activists who are Palestinians from, like, from the, occupied region.
Yeah.
Like, how the houses are being taken over by settlers, and they're not saying incendiary like things
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
They just want like their family to quit being killed or whatever. So
Yeah, which seems fair. That's
yeah,
you can ask that.
they're not trying to just like get subscribers to their Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Hassan.
Yeah, I've never really liked his content, but can I tell you why? It has nothing to do with politics because I'd say I'm, pretty staunchly on the left, and he says he leans that way or whatever. He fucking eats into the microphone in every single one of his. I fucking hate it, dude. It's like every like. First of all, he'll just like watch somebody's hour-long video eating the whole time, and every time he starts like, "Oh my god," I can't stand it. Makes me want to throw myself off a building.
Yeah, Twitch is weird. It's almost like people are really watching because they just need some company or something because they're really not doing all that much with their commentary a lot of times. I mean, Hassan probably does more than your average Twitch streamer because a lot of them will just like live stream the entirety of the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. Just like I don't know, like every 30 minutes, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy
It's
chat.
It's like you can just it's like you can just watch the trial yourself. You don't need this
Yeah, but then they wouldn't get your subs or your
yeah,
bits
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's smart. Like they've realized that people just don't want to watch things alone. I guess. So.
Yeah, streaming's weird. I go through phases where I consume tons and tons and tons of streaming content, and then I decide it's all bullshit and stop watching it. But then it's like, oh, I'm just watching YouTube videos now. But I don't know. I think I like it better because it's like slightly more curated and more specific.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch some of that stuff, especially if there's like something crazy going on in the world. I can't watch the fucking Twitch like political debate people. That like, I don't know, I can't do it. They're like, they get so heated over like very minuscule details. Have you heard of these people like Vouch?
Yeah.
Like Destiny, they're like
Yeah.
so fucking angry about like.
I am like a little bit of a Destiny stan. I do like Destiny a lot.
Well, I would prefer him to the Vouch guy.
But also Destiny still he has takes that I'm like, what are you like? You seem smart, and then you say shit like that. I'm like, I don't know, man.
For me, like his is just like he's so angry, and I don't know if he's feigning it, but I don't know. It's just like ours. I'm like, you're so fucking stupid. Which I'm sure Jack is stupid.
No, yeah, that's DGG be a little something sometimes, but but yeah, Vosh, that guy is horrific for everyone, and no one should ever listen to him. But
Yeah,
again, he's on the left, so it's like, what do?
he had some famous bad take about.
Oh,
God damn it, what was it? It was like child P-word, CP.
yeah,
Something about, I don't even remember what the fuck. It wasn't, he was like making an argument in favor of it being legal because he was like, to be philosophically consistent. And it's like, what? Like, who gives a fuck about philosophy? Shut up!
yeah. It's just he's like willing to engage with whatever it is, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's like some stuff you don't have to engage with. You can just say no, that's bad.
Yeah, and no one gives a fuck about your philosophical consistency, besides maybe like another Twitch political.
Right,
thing.
so that they can dunk on you about it, but
I'm like, I don't even like, I don't really get the point of philosophy because like some of it, like I don't know if you've been into that, but like I really will be convinced by like determinism, like the idea that we don't have free will and all of our choices are made by like external forces outside of our control, which I think like that sounds, I can't really refute it, but then it's like I also don't live my way or my life in any way that that's the truth because how could I? Like I would just I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, my problem with it is it's every argument, no matter what, when you bring philosophy into it, becomes a circular argument
yeah,
because you can just boil down to, well, what is this? And then what is the next thing? You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's just it makes me angry that we can't just like decide on something and you have to get so granular. It's like now we're not even talking about what the original subject was, and I throw it out the window, man. I don't need it.
yeah. Well, this is we started kind of heavy with this, so maybe we should just jump into these. Let's go lowbrow.
Let's take her down a notch here. Let me put this up here. Bang. Hit this.
This is yeah, this is some fresh and fit adjacent content.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's that should be illegal. You shouldn't be allowed to do that to someone. Or is the point of America that you are allowed to do that to someone?
you know, I guess so.
That's weird.
I do like one thing I like about being a male is like cosmetic surgeries, like they're not as much of a thing, and it wouldn't make sense. Like if a guy got a BBL, it would just look like a female butt, right? The ideal male form is just like more muscular, which isn't easy to achieve, but there's no like shortcut that's gonna leave you looking like I don't know, some kind of lab rat.
Well, so it's funny you said that.
Are you gonna pull up those like what do they get like those like muscle injections?
Yeah. So there's this guy on. Do you know who Bandman Kevo is? He's like a YouTube guy. I barely know who he is. I'm weird and like consume tons of random online content like No Jumper and stuff. He was on there. And he wasn't actually on No Jumper. They were just talking about him. Oh shit. But there's like this weird beef between Bandman Kevo and some other guy about how he got a BBL and like ab implants. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's insane. Ab implants like that, like what the Liver King has.
Liver King has to have implants.
Well, I mean, he'll tell you he doesn't, but for sure.
Well, yeah, he is just kind of too big for. Yeah, abs are. I don't know. I'm not into abs on guys, and I don't, because that's like a huge thing for women. Like that's probably a number one thing for a lot of women. But abs are one of those things like you just have to be super skinny
Yep,
to have abs.
pretty much.
Weird. Yeah, he just sort of has a gut with lines in it.
Yeah, he does.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is though, like, I feel like this sort of, in my defense, this sort of supports my point, like because a woman could get like a small BBL and it looked good, right? But this ab implant just looks bad.
And also, that is one of the photos that he posted right there of his butt.
See, it's sort of kind of looking like a feminine butt a little bit to me. No?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sort of looking like diaper butt.
Little diaper butt.
Because like a nice male butt is like muscular, like it's almost square-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like bubble butt, girl bubble butt.
Right.
He's also kind of like panties. So.
That's not helping him for sure.
Who is this guy?
Bandman Kevo. He's like a rapper. He and then there was maybe I'm mixing it up because the Bam Bam Kevo is the rapper, and then there was a YouTube guy, and I can't remember his name, but he we don't have to watch this, but he was like exposed by. I want to say it was like shot by something. I can't remember his name, but it was just like a YouTube channel guy that started talking shit on him on No Jumper, and it like turned into a whole big thing. It was really funny. It was like last year at some point, and that photo is just crazy to me. He's got a Nicki Minaj butt.
Yeah, and I just feel like, because like why not just do steroids, dude?
Right.
Because don't steroids will give you like a huge muscular butt.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah. Your legs and your shoulders and your butt is where all the good stuff likes to go.
God, just do steroids, dude.
That's all you got to do.
Real cosmetic surgery.
All right. You want to hit this next one here? Cool, Spider-Man. Yeah. 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 Wow, I hated that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And you know what's really funny is I feel like I know girls and guys that do this.
Like the plate thing.
Yeah, especially the plate thing. The show the second plate thing
Yeah.
a lot. I think I see like call some people out real quick here. But
I don't. Do you think that works for them?
no, I don't think it works at all. At least not how they want it to. For me, something like that, especially knowing that somebody would do something like that intentionally, immediate write off. Like we don't even have to ever talk to each other again.
Yeah, and really the best thing about like crushing on someone or falling for them or whatever is it being reciprocated. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe people feel differently, but like when someone is into me, I feel like that's a very like I like that. I like.
Right. Keith, that's insane.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, like it couldn't this by the same logic like be a major turnoff of like I don't know whatever.
I don't see the appeal in tricking somebody into liking you. Because the problem is that now you have to keep that trick up forever. Or what do? You eventually come clean and you're cool because you came clean? I don't think so. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's weird. Maybe it's just my brain, but I can't.
There's tricks to make people fall in love with you that are good and like you are extra clean and more like you act less crazy than you actually are.
Yeah.
You are more I don't know like those are normal things.
Like hygiene.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You just like try and be a better person for until they love you, and then
Then you just wear sweatpants only.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't keep it up forever. Let's keep going.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That. What does give me 8 years mean?
I don't
I gotta watch it again. Which one's which?
I think that's the girl.
I think so too. But the jacket was kind of throwing me off over here. But I do think that's our boy right there.
Yeah. Well,
That blew my mind, Keith. that transition. That's the best transition of this I've ever seen. I don't understand the "give me 8 years" thing
yeah,
though.
the,
Maybe I never will.
I don't know how. Maybe they just had like these two separate clips in their phone, and like, how can we mesh this together? And they just like fucking. I don't fucking know.
They'll never know. Put "give me 8 years" over
How
it
can
too.
I use this Chris Brown song? All right.
Oh my god. They spent so much time on that. Maybe it took them 8 years to do that makeup. That's just like what they look like now. From regular people. I'm horrified by that. Honestly, I bet that little girl's gonna be such a bitch. Just like her mom. When she's like, how old do you think she is right there? Like 13 or something, 12 or 13?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm guessing. I could be so fucking wrong. But when she's in her later teens, I bet she's so mean to every girl she ever meets.
Well,
I can just see it.
She is a little hood.
And it's Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I assume this is product placed. Like, why hopefully they're not getting ads. Actually, that would be so funny if this is like a promotion.
Superhuman coffee. Is that what you're saying? You think we're product placing that? Yeah. All white kitchen. Super basic. Very cool.
Well,
Just like my all white kitchen. The planet Moon. That's a pretty good point. That's good stuff. That I like that one.
it's classic.
Yeah, classic internet right there. Oh. What? Explain it to me.
Yeah, so she's doing her updates on her pregnancy and then has a miscarriage or a stillbirth. Not clear which is one, so she incorporated that into the Beyonce song. I don't know, man. Yeah, the internet is just
Wha-
we are in like
The end times.
yeah, like we're
Yeah. That is certain. That was crazy. That is. Hold on. Okay. She dyed her hair too.
Yeah.
Do you think she was ever pregnant and this was just.
Well, I would hope it was fake, but I don't know. Maybe obviously
She doesn't ever look more pregnant.
that's true. Maybe she was just like planning on doing this TikTok and then just like had all these videos and like, well, I can't let these fucking videos go to waste.
I gotta do it.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's insane that she posted that.
Yeah. Well, we have one more clip. It's that
This one?
first, yeah. So, update on Susan Boyle.
Did you wanna set it up more? I can wait.
Susan Boyle, she has been covered on this podcast quite a few times.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, big fan. So this is a real screen grab of her Spotify the other day.
What?
So,
What?
I guess her Spotify got hacked and they posted that Anal Queen song.
That is awesome. The internet is so cool.
Yeah, I know.
We were just talking about how bad it is, but now we've got this good stuff happening.
Yeah, this is the internet used for good.
Yeah.
The lyrics of that song, it's like, I want to fuck tonight after Bible study's over.
Wait, the song that was playing is the Anal Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Anal Queen, Susan Boyle.
Good old Susan Boyle. How long have we been going?
42 minutes. You want to go do your bike ride?
Yeah.
We can call it good. Strong work today.
That was a fun one.
That was good.
Go, listen to Anal Queen.
Yeah. And the Patreon. Do the Patreon.
Check out Patreon.
The Patreon. And Aaron's special.
Yes. Go comment. I still don't think the YouTube channel has any mean comments. So
Yeah, go be mean to Aaron on our
wanna
YouTube.
interact with Aaron. He usually responds.
He's the only one who checks the comments.
So yeah. Thanks for joining us today, and we will see you next week.
See ya.